Why the USA won't win the World Cup, but could. US culture. The sport of the future. The moniker has been applied to US soccer for so long now that it should be the unironic catchphrase of US soccer. For long-suffering US soccer fans, it's a sad reminder of the decades of progress lost to parochial mindsets, business interests, and backroom politicking. The sad truth is that not only has soccer had the potential to become an established professional sport in the USA, it had and continues to have the potential to become the dominant sport in the USA. Gauging the exact cultural popularity of soccer is of course an exercise of great subjectivity, as obtaining accurate statistics for such an undefined concept is impossible. In light of this lack of objective measurements, we have chosen to look at three factors: participation rates, viewership numbers, and video game sales in order to provide a quick snapshot of soccer's cultural presence. Participation. Soccer has great youth and adult participation rates, but while high, are only moderate when compared to other sports. Total participation figures in millions from the Sports and Fitness Industry Association, the SFIA, are included in the graphic. Soccer has about half the registered participants of basketball, slightly less than baseball, but twice as many as football. These figures don't include variations of the above sports, for example, indoor soccer, flag football, softball, etc. Nonetheless, it speaks well to the acceptance of the sport on a participatory level. Viewership. While reliable attendance figures would be a great metric, they tend to be fudged and consequently up to endless debate by fans and critics. Some teams like Portland and Atlanta are able to pack their stadiums seemingly effortlessly, but others not so much. A more objective measurement when available would be TV viewership. Obtaining an all-in-one accurate statistical list of soccer viewership versus other sports, though, is harder to find than one would think, given the various platforms for sports viewership currently available. The best we can do for the time being is to find some common ranges based on different sources. American football is between 37 to 38.8%, basketball 11 to 15.3%, baseball 9 to 14.8%, soccer 7 to 8.2%, and hockey between 3.8 to 4%. In regards to viewership, even without hard figures, it is clear that the MLS, the national team programs, especially the women's program, and the broadcast of games from England, Spain, etc. have all contributed to the growing popularity of soccer, but the MLS lags behind. Within that 7 to 8.2% soccer viewership, MLS is listed at having had 285,000 average viewers over the 31 games broadcast on cable in 2021, with 284,000 average on Univision, and ABC reporting an average of 507,000 viewers per each of its 5 broadcast games. MLS Cup numbers are higher, of course, with an average 1.5 million viewership across ABC, Unimas, and TUDN for the 2021 Cup final. Those numbers, though, pale in comparison with the Mexican League, which had an average viewership of 845,000 in Univision in 2021, while the English broadcast average of the Premier League was at 507,000. And to compare, the 1.5 million that watched the MLS Cup final is far behind the 2022 UEFA Champions League final, which drew 2.76 million on CBS. Video games. The final aspect of the sport's popularity that we wanted to look at is video games. Hard numbers were difficult to come by, but according to Forbes in 2019, sports video game sales saw NBA 2K20 as the #1 game, followed by Madden NFL 20 in second, and in third place FIFA 20.